Welcome back to a very special episode of the Void Cafe. I'm sure you're wondering why. Well, it's very simple. I'm in your fucking walls. Now, don't worry, okay? You're safe, you're safe. I just figured that we have ourselves a nice conversation while I'm in here. Now, for the sake of the video, please don't turn the air on while I'm in here. I know I'm robbing your house, but listen, that will be a crazy dick move. Cool. Alright, so let me whip up the story here for you guys. This man was getting his car stolen, literally out of his fucking driveway, right? Alright, here we are with the NFL playback live from Gotham City. We got the guy pulling into his driveway with the Lamborghini. Also, I just want to put this out there. If you're getting chased, the last place that you should be going is to where you actually fucking live. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, this guy handles it, okay? With his own explosive method, but that doesn't mean it's, the safest route to go. Whenever you're getting chased, just stay away from your address. Stay safe, fellas. But this man basically gets out of his car, right? And starts skedaddling immediately for the garage, right? And these other two guys decide to capitalize on that decision until they see what the man is getting. And holy hell, that is just an RPG. Now, I gotta ask, okay, because you're clearly out in the suburbs right now, why the fuck do you have an RPG? And where the fuck do you think you were gonna fire that? No, seriously, because if you, listen, it's an RPG, right? You're firing it at a car with other cars around it, including yours, and you're right in front of your house. That would not have ended good at all for you. You were literally about to cook yourself for a goddamn car. Like, grabbing the RPG was the worst method for you because what? You're done if you use it. Like, I don't know what the hell. You're not in an action movie or nothing, man. You're just gonna fucking die. This isn't some fucking Michael Bay film where you can just be like 3 feet away from an explosion and then just nothing happens to you. Like, if you fired that off, you would have died. And hell, even if you fired that off and you survived, you would have had to pay for a lot of other people's cars that you will have blown up along with that one. Actually, now that I think about it, I would not have been scared of you at all if I was robbing you. Like, that was just the dumbest alternative. Also, my personal opinion, okay, I don't think Americans should be allowed to have just a whole ass RPG in their house. Don't get me wrong. I understand the whole method of, I need a gun to protect me. Yeah, sure. You have a pistol, have an AR. That's fine. For what reason would you need an RPG? Like, what the fuck are you coming home, like, to the suburbs in where you're gonna need an RPG? Like, what situation justifies you having an RPG in your fucking house? Like, what the hell are you gonna do? Go to war with your daughter's boyfriend and blow up their fucking car in their driveway if he cheats on her or something? Like, what? Man, these days, everybody and their fucking mama is just finding a random ass reason to crash out, right? And I'm not saying this isn't justifiable, but crash out with some goddamn sense. Because listen, if you have an RPG, okay, more likely than not, you have an AR, a shotgun, or an automatic pistol at the very least in there, okay? Why didn't you use those? I'm inclined to believe that all of this was a spur of the moment kind of thing because nobody here was actually thinking. Here's the thing, okay? No matter what, all right, regardless if the car got stolen or not, what matters is that this man is alive and okay? That's really what matters in this scenario. Choosing, the RPG method, instead of rationality in any sort of sense. I mean, granted, the other people aren't being rational, so why should you? But at the same time, the RPG doesn't necessarily help your scenario because you're just going to end up blowing up everything else around you. And on the off chance that you do survive that, you're fucked with, a whole lot of fines because you're the one that, shot off the RPG. It's not going to be the robber's fault when, your neighbor's car blows up and then, you start setting half the block on fire because of one goddamn shot from your RPG that you really should not have. Regardless of the serious shit, though, I'm not going to lie to you. This is the funniest shit that I've seen all day. Man rolled into his driveway and I'm pretty sure the only thought on his mind was just, oh, nah, you think I'm losing? No, bitch, we losing. Here's how we gonna do this. Roses are red. Weapons against me won't prosper. With this sacred RPG, I'll send you back to your ugly ass mama. Now with this next one, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's certainly something. I'm just being honest with you, okay? Like, what's the best way I can describe it? A man robs a store in a wheelchair with just his legs. Like, chat, look at this. He's just holding the gun up with just his feet. Like, what the fuck? Like, chat, he's literally using the grippers on the Glock, okay? Like, there's no other way to context this. Listen, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. The fact that you're able to do this at all, okay, is amazing. Not you robbing a store. Don't do that. Don't hold people up with guns, all right? Don't aim guns at people. But the fact that you're able to do this with, with what you have is amazing. Why not, take that and then use it towards something better, like not robbing a store? Like, I'm just gonna be real with you, Chief. It's not like, I don't want to be that guy, but it's not like you can run. And I'm just saying, right? And I'm just speaking truth here, chat. I'm just speaking truth. You can't. It's not necessarily hard to handle that. Like, look, the guy literally just walked away, right? Like, it's not necessarily a hard situation to handle. It's like looking at a puppy with a sword or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, just get the gun out of his feet. I don't even think he can actually pull the trigger. Clearly, they're going through something. So, I mean, what else at that point can you really do? Like, other than help? I mean, you could call the police. You probably should call the police, if I'm being honest with you. But, like, still, though, you know, it's obvious that guy needs some sort of help. And honestly, I'm just judging this based off of, like, the purest perspective that I can possibly have on it, because this seems like a very last resort situation. I mean, listen, if the only thing that you can actually use is your feet, okay, and then you use it to go rob a fucking store, you obviously don't have that many options. And I'm just saying, bro, if I walked into work, all right, and I was just having a normal ass shift, you know, day's not going too good, not too bad, you know, before the shift, and then I walk in, right, and then, like, not even a few minutes later, a man pulls up with a goddamn fucking gun in his feet, right, ready to shoot my ass. I'm just gonna sit there like, man, this is really my life, ain't it? Like, I'm out here getting hung up, right, by Stephen Hawking with a little bit more mobility with a goddamn gun in his grippers, okay? Like, I'd cartoonishly walk out that bitch like it's Squidward walking out of the Krusty Krab. I would be so done with that shit. Bro, I am not about to be sent up to the pearly gates, right, wings on my back, dick and balls out, looking at the Lord and saying, I've got packed up by a man in a wheelchair holding a gun with his feet. Chat, I know that's just a guy in a wheelchair, okay, but he also has a gun, and if he actually, you know, if he went through the training method, all right, and figured out how to use the gun more efficiently along with the wheelchair, kind of mix my shit up a little bit, I would have to drop kick his ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, chat, no aggro or nothing, but I will just blitz the fuck out of this guy and just take the battery out that bitch. You will not be moving. I'm just saying, chat, all right, I will do whatever to avoid getting packed up like that, bro. I will be putting a fat ass stick in them wheels, bro. You are not gonna be moving at all. Like, I will throw a sheet over you with maximum animosity, and while you're struggling to get that off of you, I will call the police. And I am not about to be caught lacking on this camera quality either, okay? I am not getting packed up with a camera that looks like this, bro. I can barely see the details on this man. You telling me this motherfucker's about to hit a goddamn wheelchair kill cam on me in this aspect ratio? Ain't no way, bro. Nope, absolutely not. I will do whatever I can to avoid that. I refuse to lose to somebody who's just ass up in a wheelchair ready to shoot the fuck out. And I just want to point out, chat, all right, their win condition is shooting me. My win condition is going behind them and wheeling their ass straight to the goddamn police station. Now, is it a fair fight? Absolutely not. It ain't even really gonna be a fight. It's just gonna be me being hella disrespectful. But listen, all right, respectfully, I don't think I should be running the ones with a .5, okay? I think that they should just get what they need, okay? Get whatever help they need without shooting me. Thank you for swinging by the Void Cafe. On your way out, be sure to like, subscribe, and smile for the cameraman. And if you're staying for a little bit longer, there are plenty of videos on the menu just for you.